The demon nun Valak terrified audiences in several Conjuring films, but the original design for the supernatural villain was completely different and much furrier. As the man behind Saw, Insidious, and the Conjuring universe, filmmaker James Wan is unquestionably one of the true modern masters of horror. With such enormous franchises under his belt, Wan has consistently delivered quality fright flicks without a single flop in the bunch. One of his biggest hits to date is The Conjuring 2, a sequel with the rare quality of living up to its predecessor. Many horror fans remember the follow-up for introducing the demon nun Valak, played by Bonnie Aarons. The character resonated so well with audiences that she inspired the spin-off film, The Nun. She's become a massive part of the Conjuring universe. However, Wan's original plans for the movie's big demon were radically different from what audiences are familiar with now. While the filmmaker had talked about these plans in the past, he's now offered a pretty incredible look at what could have been. Taking to Instagram, Wan revealed the actual animatronic suit that would have been used in The Conjuring 2 if Valak hadn't taken its place. The beast is pretty impressive, to say the least, even before being augmented with CGI to make it look more realistic. Had Wan and the filmmakers gone with this original concept, it would have reshaped the movie, and perhaps even the larger franchise, as we know it. As jarring as this creature would have been to see on the big screen, Wan had a good reason for replacing it for The Conjuring 2. In another Instagram post about the original demon's design, Wan explained that the costume had been inspired by a concept for Dracula he had for another film. He wrote, "During editing, I deemed this beautifully designed/sculpted horned demon too out of left field for the film. It needed to be more grounded and personal, something that would take Lorraine's faith and try to test/corrupt it. Given the intimidating allure of the demon Wan and his crew originally had in mind, this was almost certainly a tough call by the filmmaker, as it surely could have looked amazing. However, his reasoning for taking it out of the film is quite sound, as it gets at the heart of the story he was trying to tell.
You are Valak! The Defiler!
It wasn't merely an aesthetic choice. Wan has proven that he makes decisions that best suit the project at hand. His consistent track record of success suggests that he, more often than not, makes the right decisions. Given the way things worked out for the Conjuring franchise, it would be hard to argue he made the wrong call. First of all, The Conjuring 2 was a massive hit, taking in over $321 million at the box office. Aside from that, it paved the way for The Nun, a spin-off that proved to be an even bigger box office hit, making over $365 million worldwide and becoming the highest-grossing movie in the Conjuring universe to date. So, not only did Valak serve this movie well, but it created a very successful spin-off series, with The Nun 2 coming out in September 2023, so Valak's iconic design proved to be an indispensable part of this franchise. Additionally, Bonnie Aarons deserves a great deal of credit for coming in at the 11th hour and bringing the nun to life. Though less elaborate than the demon Wan and his team created, casting Aarons as Valak was also a practical way of bringing a terrifying supernatural being to life. Her performance has resonated with audiences in a big way, and if this original creation had stuck around, Aarons might never have had the chance to shine in this role. But who knows? With The Conjuring 4 and a TV series for Max officially in the works, the Conjuring franchise does not seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. As long as the money keeps coming in, Warner Brothers will probably keep making these movies. That being the case, we hope they find room to use this original demon elsewhere, in another spin-off down the road somewhere.